Good morning, guys. It's Pat. It's Sunday morning. I just got out of the gym. Just getting ready to start my day, and I thought I'd do a quick video because I haven't done one for this week, I don't think. My week's kind of blend together because I've had a lot going on. I've got a question for you. Well, it's not really a question. It's a question. A lot of you know I've been looking at boats for the last year and a half, 2 years, if not a little longer. Thinking about buying a boat next year and moving and living on a boat. But the more I think about it, the more I don't know if that's a financially sound thing for me right now. Because if I buy a boat, first of all, I don't have cash to pay for it, so I'll have a loan payment there. And then I'll have to keep it in a marina, so there's another somewhere between $600 and $1,000 a month to keep the boat. So we're looking at a loan payment for the boat of probably somewhere between $500 and $700, $800, because I'm buying an older boat if I do this. And then, like I said, the marine payment of somewhere between $600 and $1,000, plus the new car payment I have, which is really high. Well, it's like $600 a month. But that's a car payment and a trailer payment wrapped into one, so it's just not one thing. So don't go, God, that's way too high. It's really not when you look at it that way. But I'm just afraid if I buy the boat, I'm not going to be able to afford the car payment, the boat payment, the lot rent, or the marina rent, and so on. And that's really been bothering me for the last 2 to 3 months, and I just don't know what to do about it at this point. So, here's the flip side of this that may make everything a heck of a lot cheaper. I mean, a lot cheaper. So, I've been looking at some properties online out in Washington. And if I can get into one of those and buy it, I'll still have a loan payment, but the loan payment will be like $125 a month for a lot property. When I say a lot property, I'm talking about a lot like you would build a house on. It's not 20 acres, it's not 500 acres. It's just a lot, like a quarter acre lot that you'd build a house on. And I've been looking at some. And I think it's really doable. Because like I said, I could almost pay it off in cash, but not quite. So I'll have to fudge a little bit here and there and have a little loan payment basically. But like I said, it's only $125 a month, give or take. You know, when I say give or take, let's say $15 more or $15 less. You know, it's going to be next to nothing compared to the boat. Now, if I can buy the lot and get everything going the way I want, then when I do get moved next year, I'll have a lot. In theory, and I don't know this 100%, so nobody come back and quote me and ask questions, but in theory, when I move next year, I can just park my trailer on the lot temporarily until I figure out if I'm building and get a real mortgage, or if I'm doing something temporary like the trailer. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'd kind of like feedback on what you guys think, because I love the boat, love the idea of being on the water, taking day trips, weekend trips on the water, but at the same time, financially, I don't want it to bite me in the butt either. And that's what's really been bothering me lately. Because the new car payment and trailer payment wasn't a planned thing. If you followed my vlogs for a while, you understand that. It was not planned. It was my old van just up and died one day, and my mechanic said, hey, we can't do nothing for it, so we're just going to say bye-bye. So it was like it just one of those situations that wasn't in my cards. I wasn't planning on doing it that way, but here I am. So going back to the property, I really like the properties I've been looking at out in Washington. And if I'm going to make a decision on one of them, I've got to by the end of today, because there's some other people looking at it and I don't want it to slip away. But there are 2 other properties out there I'm looking at as well that are roughly the same size, so I'm not real worried if this one goes. I would just playing it by ear until the end of the day. I did look at one property in Utah. Now it is quite a bit of acreage. It's like 10 acres. But I'm not real thrilled with the location, so I'm probably not even going to bother with it. But we will see what happens later on. Because it's just been listed, so it's going to be on the market for a while, I'm assuming. So until then, like I said, I just wanted some feedback from you guys. If you care, leave it in the comments below. Or if you're a friend of, or if you do my Facebook stuff, go to my Facebook page, leave comments there. I'll try to get back to everybody as quickly as I can. And of course, subscribe to my channel, share my channel. Go to my Facebook page, get on that, subscribe to that. And until then, be safe and bye-bye.